It's gone to the floor again. Oh yeah, look at him fight. He's going well there. Oh, it's going well. Darren's down by the water. Cool. That's a hell of a lot of weight there. I hope you guys are getting a rod.
Welcome to Fishing Dorset Live.
Welcome back. I've travelled to Southbourne today. Spur of the moment, I was going to stay local. The wind is howling from right to left. I had a pound of bait from yesterday which I didn't use, so I was either going to stay local or Southbourne. I couldn't get where I wanted to get, the parking's just rammed, so I'm further down Southbourne Beach. I've got a single hook clip down, straight out there with ragworm on there, on the right rod, while I'm setting the second rod up. I've just got ragworm on it for the moment. Second rod, there have been a few Plaice coming about, so what I've done, 6 ounce grip lead to a pulley bead to 2 1/0s on a wishbone with the green and black beads on there. I'm going to load that up with ragworm. I'm pretty sure I was getting a bite on the first one. When I looked round I saw the tip go, but we have got a bit of surf here today. I've got mixed baits which I'll show in the video later on. So I'm just going to quickly bait this one up. We'll get it out. Let's see if we can get a daylight Plaice out, which would be really nice. And obviously I'm going to be fishing right into the night, so it's going to be a late one. I've been smashing the lure fishing lately, and it's just nice to get out on that beach to make a change for a video as well. So bear with me, I'm going to get myself sorted, get these rods out. I'll give you a look for my baits, then hopefully we can get into some fish. Right, the rods today. Got my black rock power distance rods, competition surfs, 1410, second generation. They're beautiful. I bought the second one. Obviously I'll get the first one to test, and I bought the second one. Right, there's my wishbone, all baited up. Obviously the tide's going out at the moment, and I will be fishing that tide up later on. You'll have to bear with me while I sort the camera back on the tripod. But let's get this bait out. There's 2 lots of ragworm out there. I have to cast this one to the right because obviously the other rod is now covering the left side. I've only put a 5 ounce gripper on the other one. So let's crack this one out. Hopefully we can see a daylight Plaice, which be beautiful. We'll get a nice daylight Plaice, which I would be really chuffed at. I've not had a Plaice for quite a while. Let's swap the rods over on the tripod. Get this grip lead to grip in. There we go, that's gripped in. Tie that down, get a nice little curvature on that rod. But what I might have to do, I might up the lead, because even though it's gripped in, it's going to the left. So I've got a 6 ounce on the right and a 5, I think it is, or a 4 on the left. Obviously I would be using shortcast leads, but at the moment they don't do grip leads yet. So when that tide runs back in later, I should be able to go to normal plain leads. I won't need to grip in. But it's still a warm day, it's just blowy, but really warm. Right, I'm gonna sort my gear out. Let's just hope we can get them fish today. It'd be nice for the video as well, nice for the viewers. But as always, guys, don't forget, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Everything helps the channel, and it does not cost you a penny. I hate saying it, but if you've got something to sell, you've got to sell it, and that's exactly the same with YouTube. So hit that subscribe, it's totally free, and I would massively appreciate it just for my effort. Right, the very first one I put out, I've had a couple of nice pull downs, even with the grip lead on there, a couple of nice pull downs, so we hopefully might have a Plaice on there. I'm just about to bring it in. I have seen a few taps, just hope it's there, and we'll get it in. What I'll do is I'll spin the camera around to the beach, and hopefully we'll have a fish on this one, which would be really nice on a first cast. Absolutely superb if that happens. All right, grip lead's out. No, I can't feel no weight. Maybe a fish hit it. I just took the tail ends of the rag off, but it was a beautiful bite. Perfect Plaice bite as well. The tide is going out, and I will give you the tide in a minute. I've screenshot it off my phone, but there's a little bit of weed about. It's not too bad at the moment, but the tide is going out. I don't know what it's going to be like when it comes back. Let's see if we've got anything on at all. No. Nah, totally stripped. Let me get this weed off. Obviously, if you keep reeling it, you'll snap your eyes off, and that's what you don't want. You don't want to snap that top eye off, especially when you just start this session. Right, that was on the wishbone. Oh yeah, my bait's been absolutely smashed. But yeah, my ragworm has been smashed off the bottom, and it's quite nice. The wishbone's come back without a knot. So I'm gonna bait this one back up. We'll get it out. Let's hopefully we can get that early Plaice. But we saved the blank for the session. Look at that for a hookup, right in the bottom lip. I'll quickly get him off with a rag. It's covered in sand. A little bass. But it's not a bad start. It's the first fish out. Right, I'm just going to go and quickly walk that one back. That was on a single hook clip down with 2 ragworm on there. That's probably why my rod took off. So the other side. Just wait for that bit of surf. It's gone. Beautiful. Well, that's a nice little start. Hopefully the big boys are out there. There's a bit of surf out there, so hopefully we'll pick up. I'm not even bothered putting a bivvy up. I can handle the wind today. Right, let's get that single hook clipped, baited up, and I'll get that one straight back out there. Seems to be working. Right, let's have a quick look at the old bait selection today. So, you have to excuse the shadowing. Got a pound of rag, some beautiful Pool Harbour rag there. But that wind is really, I've had to put my baits in the shade. 1 pack of squid, 2 mackerel, which me and my son got on the boat, 1 wrap of blacks, and I've got a packet of small sand eel for later as well, so I'll get those back in there. That little tub keeps them frozen enough till later, as long as you keep it in the shade, so I've got it behind a thing. But what I've quickly done, I've baited up 3 hook flapper. So I've got 3 hook flapper there with the beads. I've had to put a 6-ounce lead on, but that tide is absolutely ripping out. If you bear with me, I've put the rods up high now. There's a little bit of weed right on the surface, so I've put the rods quite high in the tripod. I'll just get me tide times up for you all. Just bear with me. Right, tide times today. Going off Bournemouth tides. Low water at 1642. 0.9, and we're 434 now, so we're not bad on low water, so I'll be fishing that all the way up tonight. And then high water is 2152, that's a 2.2, so it is a really good tide to fish up. Had that bass out on the first cast, only small. Anything's better than nothing. Right, let's carry on. Spots and the underside, beautiful white belly. Chuffed with that. That was a target today, but he's like a typical Plaice. He's buried that hook down. I'll get the forceps out and look at what I've just hooked myself, but absolutely chuffed. Getting a little Plaice from Southbourne today, and we've only started, we're only been here about an hour and a half. Well chuffed. Hopefully there's more to come, but the wishbone done the trick with ragworm. Right, that tide's coming in now. Look at the size of it. You can have a biggie, nice big bass, look at the size of that, or it's a little one. But I've just had that Plaice. I had that first bass, now another little schooly bass. Let's go and pop this one back. We are getting a little bit of weed, but it's not too bad, it's bearable. So I have baited up a whole squid. There's quite a bit of surf there, and if I could got a chance of a big bass, I've just baited up a whole squid on a pulley rig. But the weed's bearable, it's not too bad. You've got to stop every now and again just to pick it off the top eye. But it's bearable, it's better than it has been. Hence why I've not been bothering with the beaches. Things are looking up, we're catching fish. This is a right result. I know they're not the biggest, but I'm happy catching that to that. It makes no difference to me. I'm out fishing. The ragworm seems to be doing the trick, but I'm going to up it now by putting one rod on a pulley with a whole squid out there. I'll probably drop it in about the 4th row back in the surf and see if we can pick a bass that's running through the gully. Right, what I've got out at the moment, that wind's picked up. I've got a whole squid out on the right rod, on the left rod. I've got 2 blacks on there, so I'm just about to lob that out. As you can see, the surf's picked up. So I'm just going to get these 2 blacks out. I've only gone down to a 4-ounce lead on this one. There is a bit of weed, but it's just a case of grin and bear it tonight. Beautiful, that's well out there. What I'll do is I'll tighten that lead down. I noticed on the last clip the mic was a bit quiet, I don't know why. Let's get this lead to grip in. I've got a whole squid right in the surf. So I've got a single hook clip down on this one, and I've got a 4-0, I think, the whole squid on that one on a pulley. I've got 4 rigs out at the moment. I've got 3 hook flapper. I've got the wishbone. I'm just alternating between the rigs. But that tide's coming in. I'm gonna have to move back in a minute, otherwise I'm gonna get wet. But we're catching, which is good. So I'm gonna move the gear back. Hopefully as the session goes on, we could get into rays, bream, congers. I've got the baits. It's just trying how to get them. What we're going to quickly do, while those 2 rods are out there, is get some nice rag back on that wishbone. The wishbone has been working, and that tide is pulling in pretty quick. So what I do, or what I normally do, is I'll feed it on, just leave a little bit of tail, feed it down to the bead. I have got quite a bit of worm, so I'm not short of worm. But what I normally do is feed a couple through the body, pull it over the shank of the hook. Obviously that tail's going to snap off, I can see that because it's already broken through. And then what I'll do on the very last one is feed it onto the hook like that, and then that'll lock all those other ragworm on there. Then all I do then is when I put it onto the bait clip, I push the beads down, get the bait all compact. So I just do the same process again. And what I'll do, I'll do the same process again. Just put the ragworm. I've got a load of weed on my right rod, it's pulling my line right into the water as we speak. So same again. 1 down. Feed another 1 down on there. And then the very last one, feed it right on there, and it'll trap all the other bait. So when that's in the water, that's a lot of bait and a lot of scent. I'll just pull the tail off myself then. I'll snap the tail off. Yeah, I've got weed dragging on in the water. All I'll do is I'll just put that tail over the end. There's enough bait on there to feed down. Then all I do is push those beads down. Get rid of the cast out. Let's get that weed off. Right, fishing's gone really quiet. That tide's still running in until I think it's about 10 o'clock. But what I'll quickly do is show you on a 3 hook flapper, a simple ray bait. You don't need all these big baits. Beautiful small sand eel. Lick the head off and lick the tail off, and you feed it on the hook. I've shown this before, just like a ragworm, and you feed it on. Until you've got it straight, and what you do, where the elastic's gone, you don't go mad with the elastic, you don't whip the death out of it. But we've got one of Christchurch's finest anglers turn up today, old Tom Bagnall's partner in crime on his videos. Got Darren Plaice. I spoke to Darren earlier. Darren said he'd come down and he's joined me tonight. So Darren's down with his sons. So basically, don't go mad. That's it. That's all you do. You don't need all these massive baits for baits. And this is what I was taught. And that was Steve Cox taught me that. He said stop putting big baits on for rays. You don't need it. So I followed Steve. I've had a few rays and I've lost a few rays, as you all know. So what I'll do, I'll get another one. Nip the head off. Nip the tail off. Straight to the back end. Gently feed it round. Just pull those beans back a little bit. And the same process again. The elastic. The wind's blowing really hard at the moment still. The wind's not eased up at all. But it's just enough elastic just to hold it. That's all it does. It's not there for nothing else. And obviously I'll do the last one. I've got a 3-hook flapper. That one's a bit smaller. I'll put that on the bottom hook. You never know. I could have got a bigger one out, but there's no wasting bait in daylight. That's it. I'll cut that tail end off. So that's what you basically got apart from covered in sand. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Hook nice and proud. No elastic over the hook. And that's ready to get out there. So I'm going to try for a ray in daylight. Time's getting on now. I think it's like 7 o'clock, half 7. So I'll give it a go, we'll see what happens. We'll see what Darren brings in as well. He's a bit of an expert. Here we are, one of Christchurch's finest anglers.
Here we go, little bream, little black bream.
Beautiful, mate.
Oh, get me on a mic, eh?
Yeah, get him on the mic. Just talking the mic now.
Yeah. So yeah, little bream, so stuck out a little pop-up rig, bottom hook being a little bit of worm and squid, and bosh. Here we go, eh? Yeah, let's get on them. On to the hounds next, eh?
Yeah, you know it.
Right, let's get the mic next to me, eh? Right, we've got a little gurnard here, mate. Again. Oh. On a little pop-up.
They're beautiful, mate, and
Yeah,
their wings and that. Beautiful colours on the wings.
Been out there a couple of minutes and just dropped slack.
What was on, a little bit of squid or?
And that was a little bit of worm and squid.
Nice, mate.
Oh, oh, oh.
Yeah, look, Darren don't take over Tom's videos, he takes over my videos now with his fish. But yeah, nice one, Dar.
Yeah, mate, let's get on the rays and the hounds.
Yeah, that's it, chap, you know it. But I have got my ray baits out now, I've got my sand eels out there, and I've got a big pile of ragworm out there for the smooth hounds. Using the light now. It's got really quiet for me. What I put out there now is a pulley with squid, which I cut up the middle, opened it out, put a couple of blacks in there, rolled it, then wrapped it. That's on the right rod. Left rod, I've just got a big bunch of ragworm. I've got no prawns for the smooth hound, but I know smooth hounds will take a big bunch of rag. So I'm literally piling the baits on. We're losing the light, hopefully the witching hour, it should switch on. Darren's had those couple out. So we've had a few fish between the pair of us. Nothing monster size, but hopefully now this darkness is coming down, it will start picking up. I hope. Well, I'm about to put the light on. I'm getting bites on my left rod. So let's give it a go. Let's see if we've got anything on. It's been very quiet for me. This is on the ragworm. Like I said, the other rod's got squid black wrap. Bit of weight there. Probably nothing, it's probably weed. Yeah, we're into a fish. Probably looks like a little bass. I need to get this weed out my eye before I break my eye. Oh yeah, very small school bass, very small. Well, not that small, but happy to catch something. That's on the 3-hook flapper. I've got literally loaded up with ragworm. I'll just get this rig unclipped. I see the rod tapping away. It was tapping quite gently. Let me just get this little bass off. Hook, oh yeah, beautiful. Hook comes straight out clean. There we are. Little school bass. It's better than nothing at the moment. It's gone really quiet. Hopefully it's going to start picking up in the dark. But it's a nice little school bass. Let's go and pop him back. Hopefully Mummy and Daddy's out there somewhere. But yeah, they literally dart off as soon as you put them back. Right, let's get baited up. I'll get that rod back out there. Hopefully now the darkness is coming down, then fish come out for dinner. Just had an absolute double cracking bite on it, but it stopped and it's just gone a little bit. This is on the ragworm. The white one now, I've done a whole squid wrap with mackerel inside it and wrap that out, so that's now out on a pulley. This one ain't gone again. I don't know if he's robbed the bait, so I think the only thing to do is get it in. Let's see if we've got a red moon coming up as well in the distance. There's no bait there. It's a really good hit. It's either a bream or a bass. But the tide's running back out now and we've started to get the small bit of weed back on the lines again. Yeah, missed it. I should have grabbed it. Yeah, bottom hook. Absolutely smashed the bottom hook. I'll get some fresh bait on this. Yeah, totally smashed it. Absolutely smashed that bottom hook. And somehow... Ah, there we go. We're out. What I'll do... while the camera's on, I'll get the old ragworm and do it on the rod, save messing about. Keep walking backwards and forwards, taking a rig off. It's a little bit easier. But yeah, absolutely cracking pull down, 2 cracking pull downs. I went to grab it and it stopped. Darren's just had a beautiful bass, but I was baiting up and I just said to Darren put it back. But yeah, he had a good sized bass, really nice bass. So this is on a 3-hook flapper, so what I'm going to do is load up with rag. I think we're about 11 o'clock now, I think it is, so I've been out for a good few hours. The fishing could be better, but small fish are welcome when you ain't catching nothing. I'm just going to load these all up with rag. I've only got small bits left, but that's a beautiful red moon in the distance. Obviously the camera won't pick it up when I'm down here, but it's a beautiful red moon. But yeah, I've had a look at Darren's rigs tonight, and Darren's using really tiny hooks for his bream. I think I'm just overkilling it with the hooks I'm using, which has made me realise now, watching somebody else fishing, it doesn't always pay to use bigger hooks. And Darren's had that going on. He had a nice bass and the other bits and pieces. Right, I'm going to get this one straight out. Let's see if we can hit whatever was biting. Obviously the tide is running out. I'm not lobbing it too far. Wait for that to sink for a couple of seconds. Get that lead to grip in. But obviously where I'm in this bait, it's all sand and it is quite hard to get the leads to bite into the sand. Right, let's see what comes to that one. It's either a bream or a bass I hit because it was a straight bang straight down. And obviously I've had nothing on the bigger baits, nothing at all. No hits, no pull downs, nothing. Right, here we go. Beautiful pullback on the squid and mackerel. We could have a ray on here, guys. I think we have got a beautiful ray on. Darren's going down in the water, but I've got a squid mackerel wrap. Oh yeah, we've definitely got a ray on. Let's see if I can get this ray in, guys. Oh yes! Cool, we got a right old bed on the rod here, guys. It's gone to the floor again. Oh yeah, look at him fight. He's going well there. Oh, it's going well. Darren's down by the water. Cool. That's a hell of a lot of weight there. I hope you guys are getting a rod. Yes! Beauty! Big undulate, guys. Got a big undulate. Oh, superb. Mate. Oh, superb. Here we are, guys. Oh, right in the scissor as well.
Got a big old leech on him as well here.
Oh, yeah. That is a beauty. Let's just make sure the camera is getting the footage, and I hope.
I'll pass him over to you, mate. And
where's the hook? Is he right?
yeah, he's not.
Oh, he's right in the scissor.
Right in the corner of it.
Big shout to Darren. He was waiting right on that water.
Here's your prize. You got him?
I ain't got him.
You got him?
Yeah, got him.
There we go, mate.
How's that? Chuff to bits with that. How much do you reckon that is, Darren, right, weighing it?
We give him away, mate.
Oh, we're going to give it away, guys. But that, I've been waiting for that all night. So happy with that. Chuffed to bits.
You got scales?
No. But Darren's going to go and get his scales. And we'll get a weight of that little beauty. Right, Darren's just got the scales out.
You good? Yeah?
Yeah, go on, buddy.
Woo. Bitey one.
Here we go.
Oh, you've done it.
I've done it. I've done a double.
we have to convert that because it's the, can you see that, yeah?
Come right in there. Let's get a proper zoom in on that. What we going for, Darren?
So it's saying 10.26. We've got to convert it, but he's over £10.
Well over £10. Absolutely superb, guys. I'll just get one more shot of that.
There we go, mate.
And then we'll get the GoPro off and I'll get the footage.
Get the camera, mate. We get some nice stills.
Get him up in a picture there.
Yeah.
We both brought that in, chap. Get him up. Let's get a good picture.
Oh, mate, you hold him.
Oh.
You grab him by the mouth at all, ever?
Nah, not normally.
Grab him like that, yeah? So there, go under there.
Yeah.
Straight on top, boom.
Oh yeah, I won't bother, mate. No, I don't want to squash my finger. But there we go, guys. We're going to get that one back. That is superb. Chuffed a bit. Right, I'll get Darren to flop this back and I'll get the footage as we get him back. Right, here we go. Darren's going to pop him back and do the honours while I'm filming. So chuffed. I've been waiting all night for a ray. And it come. Oh, look at that go. Superb. Oh, he's got onto his back. Obviously that bit of surf flipped him. But he'll flip over. There he is. Superb. Happy days. Cheers, Darren. You're an absolute star, mate. Well made up. You're a diamond. Cheers, Darren. Chuffed to bits, guys. Chuffed to bits. Right, I'm going to put the camera gear on now. Everything's just getting absolutely soaking wet by damp. I've had a good session today. Started off really slow. Few little small bass, nice little place. And then that beautiful undulate ray. Over £10. Chuffed to bits. Persistence does pay off. I was expecting to walk away with just small fish today. Big thank you to Darren Pease as well. You can check him out, Christchurch Angling, on Tom Bagnall's channel. Darren does quite frequently fish with Tom on the videos. I'll put Christchurch Angling's link in the description. So a massive thank you for Darren for helping me get that ray on the beach. And I've finally landed a ray. I've lost so many in the surf. That one just kept that rod tight and I landed it on a squid with mackerel wrap. So massive thank you for watching. Don't forget, that's got to be worth a like and a subscribe. Don't forget to hit those comments as well, guys. It's what helps the channel grow. We'll catch you on the next one. It's been emotional from Southbourne. Catch you soon, guys.